because Locke is wrong. You actually already have learned things by the time you're born, and she could recognize voices, and that was a new voice for her, right? So she was like, who are you? But we took her home. So, a very complex thing. You've studied your biology, you know that human beings are incredibly, there's so many things that could go wrong. And of course, so many things do go wrong. But the amazing thing is we actually have life, and look how complex it is. So how could everything physically be deteriorating? And yet we succeed in having this. Or all the other animals that, despite all of the conflicts and things that they have, things that are new to their environment and making life more difficult for them, and yet they still continue to procreate, have young plants, generate new kinds of plants that are perfectly adapted for the more difficult environments. Life finds a way. And I'm not just quoting from the chaos professor in Jurassic Park, right? It's a good line. Life finds a way. And Dorian tells us that the reason for that not causing a conflict with the theory of entropy is because the more complex animals create more complex societies, which create more technologies, which increase entropy. Global warming, how did that happen? All of our new technologies are creating more and more chaos, which is entropy. Right? Scary book. We're helping to make sure the world falls apart faster, etc. I think my quiz question for today associated with Hegel is, who is the Weltgeist on a white horse? Hegel. I was supposed to get big for the team. But I don't know if you can see there's a white horse. This is supposed to be Hegel standing here, and he's even holding his phenomenology there, which you know that's not true. And that's Napoleon sitting on the white horse. So the question, who is the Weltgeist on a white horse? Well, the romantic leader of this dynamic French Revolution. Hegel and his friends were very, very much a part conceptually of the revolution. They planted a freedom tree, which in Germany is a linden tree. I don't know what a linden tree is, but if you're in Berlin, Unter den Linden is like the main road that goes towards the arch. It has the Winged Victory on the road near the Reichstag, near Berlin University, which is named in honor of the German I mentioned earlier. Begins with an H, invention of nature, Humboldt. Humboldt University is the name of the Berlin University. And you could actually go and find Hegel's grave. So you can go see it. And by the way, his name, the name of Hegel's wife was Marie von Tucher. And my Hegelbot absolutely insists that his wife's name was Lotte. I've been arguing with it constantly, and it's just a dumb bot. It doesn't really know that much about Hegel. It doesn't even know his wife's name. Fun questions? things don't go downhill from here. This is the peak. But as Alfred North Whitehead famously said, all of philosophy is a footnote to Plato, but all of contemporary philosophy is a reaction to Hegel. So what we've got ahead of us now is the reactions. What kind of reactions to this have led us to our contemporary situation? It should be fun. Have a good weekend. Be safe. Don't breathe too much of the dust. We haven't even had Mount Spur blow up, and yet it's so dusty.
Yeah.
Who the heck wants to breathe it?
Yeah, it hasn't even gone off yet.
Yeah, it hasn't even gone off yet. And yet,